Hey guys, welcome back on part 2 of my video BMW F800GS spare set of wheels. Upon closer inspection of the rims themselves, I found out a few more things that need to be corrected before I can actually put tires on it and use them. First of them is the shaft seal. Most of the shaft seal are past their time, so it's a good idea to replace them. They're kind of cheap, so I got 4 brand new seals. We're gonna put them on. Let's take a look at the seal, what I mean. When it comes to the rear tire, the seal, it's pretty past its time. The front tire is still good, but since I'm at it, might as well change it. Now, another thing I noticed when I was inspecting the rims is that the front tire flap, it's really past its time. So it's been chewed on and it's not good. So I figure I might as well replace it. It was less than 20 bucks and it's probably worth it. So, but enough with the chit chat, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to change is the tire flap. It requires no mechanical skills. It's just a matter of pulling it off and putting a brand new one. And here is a brand new one. And just like anything else, you can probably find an aftermarket for it, but I just got the OEM, so let's pull it off. Just literally just a matter of pulling it off and tossing it away. So when putting in the new tire flap, there is only one thing you really need to pay attention to. The tire flap has a hole for the valve, and you just need to match the hole with the hole on the rim. Easy as that. Here we go, the new tire flap is on. Now let's make sure that the hole matches the hole on the rim. One thing you can do to make it easy on yourself, grab a screwdriver, stuck it in there so the hole stays, and then make sure the tire flap is in the center. See, like over here is not quite center. That's it. Get rid of the screwdriver. The tire flap is in. So next step is to remove and replace the shaft seal. So easy enough. We're gonna pull the old one off and we're gonna press in a brand new one with a little bit of grease. Yeah, definitely past its lifespan. So if you guys look inside, there is a bunch of old grease and a little dust and some rust. So I'm gonna clean it up, put some new grease in it, and put a new seal on it. So the old seal is been taken out. I cleaned it up, so let's get brand new seal. Let's put some grease on it. So I'm not quite sure how much grease is supposed to go in there, and I found no informations on the internet. So since when I pull it off there was quite a bit of it in there, I'm gonna put quite a bit of it in there. And let's put the seal back on. To push the seal in, you can use either a piece of wood and push it in, or in my case, since I have it, I have a seal pusher. Might as well use it. One side is done. Let's move on to the other side. We're gonna repeat the same exact procedure on this side. Pusher. So here we go. It looks pretty good to me. Time to move on to the rear wheel. So the rear wheel is in position. Let's get going. A new seal going in. In the case of the rear wheel, the side where the sprocket goes, there is no seal, because the seal is actually in the sprocket assembly. So we're done. Now I need to put an inner tube, put the tires on it, and put it back on the bike. So let's do it. So in theory, installing a tire is way easier than removing the tire. But this thing has been throwing me curveball the whole time, so let's see how it goes. First and foremost, let's use one of the old tires as a bench so that the discs don't rest on the ground. Second of all, let's identify the rotation. Okay, rotates that way so we can match the tire to the rotation of the rim. Third of all, well, it's time to put it on, isn't it? Time to put in the inner tube. Okay, front tire is done. Let's do the rear tire now. I need a solid surface because this tire it's way tougher than the front one. So, and it's in. Easier than I thought it would be. Let's put in the inner tube. So we're done for today. We successfully added the shaft seal on both wheels and put tire flap on that, and put also inner tube and tire on the rims as well. Now, to keep the episode short, I'm gonna cut it right here, so go to my website www.albezadv.com. Comment if you see anything that I did wrong, and I'm pretty sure I did quite a bit wrong. If you like the video, like. If you love the video, subscribe, and I'll see you again for part 3. A little preview on part 3. We actually gonna balance the tires and put it back on the bike and see how it goes. So ride safe, dirt on, and I'll see you next time.